Hey y'all. I know y'all like, who is that? Like, girl, it's been forever. Listen, y'all, I have been crazy busy. Like, I know I say that all the time, but that is literally the truth. I be crazy busy. Not only being crazy busy with work, I am a mom to 3 boys. I am a wife. I be sad, okay? um, and not only that, I'm on 2 boards. I'm on Spa Boss Tribe, chapter of Alabama's board. I'm on the leadership committee rather for there. And then Estheticians of Birmingham. We are a nonprofit group and we're gonna be coming out talking more and more and more about that as well. And so I'm a part of that as well. So your girl be tired. And on top of that, I'm an introvert. And I'm a Cancer. You get what you get from me when you get it, okay? Like, if y'all have any questions, I want to come out and do more, more videos and stuff like that. But again, I'm such an introvert, man. I'm trying to like pull myself out of it. And then also a major thing is my dad was in the hospital, like still kind of currently in the hospital now, doing like physical therapy rehab. So it's been a lot of stuff that's been going on. Thank God he's still here. We did not think he was gonna make it. It's like your girl was down bad emotionally. So I'm just getting back into the feel of things. My dad still has a long way to go, but he's here, thank God. So we are going with that. I just want to step in because I need to check my thing. My account, I look like someone commented about the state board test. They've changed the test. I don't know. I ain't trying to be funny. Like, little old me. I'm not saying nobody saw that I was, made a video about it or whatever, but they changed the test. They changed the test that I was telling y'all to go and take, the practice test. They have changed that to, they still have that test now. Granted, they still have that test, and that's still a very good test to take just to check your skills. But they are no longer using the testing from that company. They're now using child, who was the one we took? Where did I go? I can't think of their name right now. It's on top of my head. Anyway, I'll come back with that information. So I'm trying to dig a little bit and get a little bit more information. The biggest takeaway I can tell y'all, if y'all are still struggling with passing this test, what is the problem? Like, really and truly, and I swear I'm not trying to be funny because I had to take mine twice. What is the problem? That's what I had to ask myself. Are you, first of all, of course, studying the right things? Are you putting in enough time to study? A lot of us have kids, work, so I know it's hard. Because there was a time where I was sitting in the truck studying. I already told y'all on the last, on that video where I was talking about it, I didn't want to go into Starbucks. I would sit in the parking lot across from Starbucks. I didn't want to go in Starbucks. I didn't want nobody to bother me and be like, oh my God, what are you studying? I didn't want to talk to anybody. I just wanted to focus. And there was a time where I was like, what else you want to do with your life? What else? Like, is it ass? Do you want to sell ass? No, I'm just kidding. But it was like, do you want to become a pharmacy tech again? Like, do you want to go sell insurance again? Do you want to be a recruiter again? Like, what do you want to do? Because forget this test, forget it, And then I had to say, you know what? This is my calling. This is what I feel led to do. This is what I feel called to do. Everything's not going to be easy all the time. You have to put in that work. And I got back to studying because I told myself, if I study hard now, then I won't have to study hard again for this same test afterwards, as long as I pay what I need to pay on time, So what is it? Do y'all need some, like, for anybody that's still struggling, do you need any study tips? Like, I'm a horrible tester. horrible tester, okay? And I'll start thinking about like food, life, Idris Elba, you know, my husband, you know, stuff like that during a test, which is not what you're supposed to do. So I know that we're, you know, some people are not good test takers. They can tell you, you know, this, that, and the third in your face, because that's how I am. But on paper, it's like, why are you trying to trip me up? Why you can't just ask me the question how it needs to be asked? So, but when I say study everything, front to back, side to side. My major goal was making sure that I knew the terms. If they gave me the, you know, the words. If they gave me the term, I knew the definition. If they gave me the definition, I knew the term. I made sure I knew it front, back, side to side. And I believe I included, let me know y'all if I didn't include the links on there. I might not have. And then if I did, I think I did. I think I went back and uploaded the links or whatever. But if I didn't, I'll go back and do it. There is a Quizlet that is really good. Now that Quizlet is like over 100-some questions. Want to say, and that might be exaggerating, but I want to say like 150, like close to 200. Like it's a crazy number. But and it seemed overwhelming at first, but I kept studying it, and then I would flip it too, you know, because I didn't want to get too comfortable knowing the answer one particular way. So then, you know, you can go on Quizlet and you can like flip how it asks you the questions. So then I flipped it, so I would have to enter the terms, or I would have to enter the definition. Like when I say I wanted to make sure I didn't take this damn test no more, like no more. So if y'all need any like extra tips, if y'all need any extra encouragement, wisdom, whatever, like, please let me know. Like, you know, either comment below or go follow my Instagram page, Esty Moon Wax and Skincare, and DM me and let me know, you know, hey, you saw my video, you got a question, you know, let me know. Because like you want to get to work, you know, what I do, I come to work and I love it. Like this morning, I went to my son's Black History program. Then I came to work. Like I can, when you are, first of all, when you're young, you should definitely, if this is what you want to do, this is the time for you to grind. Okay? This is the time for you to grind. But also if you're like a mother, this is the perfect like setup, because you can come and go as you please as far as like your schedule when you're solo. Do I recommend going solo straight out the gate? Yeah. I'm conflicted. Because I don't want to say no, because then y'all gonna be like, but you did it. And it's true. But what I will say is, I would be more prepared. Okay, so I would be more prepared coming out the gate going solo. There's so many expenses when you go solo. So you have to, what I would say definitely is going solo. If you go or try to go into a salon suites, I do not recommend it unless you have money saved up. If you've got money saved up specifically, not talking about wax supplies, not talking about facial supplies, furniture, linens, everything. No, we're not talking about that. Just strictly rent, okay? If you don't have at least 6 months, I say at least 6 months. If you don't have at least 6 months, go for the gusto and say a year maybe of rent to the side, just the rent, then don't do it. Because that rent is due every week. And you'll tell yourself like, oh, I could gosh, it's just this much a week. I can do it. But people are people, man. And sometimes people will either like, you know, no show, excuse me, or, you know, something comes up. Maybe they get sick. Thank you. Please don't come if you're sick. Maybe their kids get sick. Like, don't depend on any money until you get it in your hand. If you don't have it in your hand, don't depend on it. And then you also have to think about like licenses. You need a license, not just your esthetician license. You need a license for whatever like county you're in. So there are different licenses, different fees, different this, different that. So it's like, and supplies. You know, you need all of those things. So I don't want to discourage anyone from going solo straight out the gate. Just be prepared. If you're not, because you can, listen, before I opened up, I had people like, oh my God, I'm so ready to come to you. Like, I've been ready for you to open. I've been ready for da-da-da-da. And a lot of them came. You know what I'm saying? They came. But then you even had one I had one that was even like a friend. I was like an associate, flake. The morning of, flake. Like, oh, my cycle came on, or oh, whatever, but really you was just out the night before. You just don't know. I know that. Drinking and still trying to go out. Like, you're going to have people that flake on you, but don't take it personally. Just know in your mind, this is what you are supposed to do. Okay, I got a message from my gloss genius. Just know that you are doing what you are supposed to do. And business will come. It will come. Being consistent, it will come. However, be prepared when you come out of school, because you come into the real world. Like, you know, when you're a business, you're a business. You know, this is not just like a side hustle. So you have to treat your business accordingly. But I'll do another video about that. I just was like, listen, let me get on here and do a quick video. I know they're gonna be like, girl, you pop in when you want to, but I promise y'all, I really want to do better. I'm just such an introvert, and I'm so big on being authentic to yourself. And authentically, I'm an introvert. Duh. Like, if I wasn't, I would be here more often. But I'm gonna try to do a little better, y'all. I'm gonna try. I ain't gonna say when. But I'm gonna try to do better. If you are already licensed, look up. There are different chapters of Spa Boss Tribe by Candace Holyfield, the 6-figure spa chick. So like I said, I'm in the Alabama chapter. I'm on the leadership committee for that. So, but there's different, each